bunch of fallopian fungal filters. Yeah, just go ahead and break that one down for a minute. So I'm I-40 westbound down. Where the hell am I? West of Oklahoma City. Where did I check in from? Oh, at that Cowboy Travel Plaza a couple days ago. I got up to, what was that? Lebo or whatever. There's a TA up on the 35. I ended up going there and then jumped up the 75 to the Mars plant. No trailer issues this time, so I just dropped and hooked and got out of there. Yesterday afternoon, got my load of Hostess over in Edgerton. Got out of there around 15:30 yesterday. Drove down to Oklahoma City, stayed at the Pilot last night. I was originally going to film this morning, and I took off and got out of there before but something I have to touch on, man. It's been going on for years. I mean, everybody knows it. That there's a certain group of truck drivers out here. They come from certain parts of the world. Trying to tiptoe around this one. Nobody gets offended. Oh my god, no, you can just come out and say it. It's like the Hindu guys and the Middle Eastern dudes and African dudes and stuff. This ain't how to hate. It's just, I've seen it, it's a real drawback to trucking nowadays with so many of these dudes getting into trucking, of course, that having a certain degree of assimilation into a society that you live in, of standards, and I noticed probably the biggest one of truck drivers of a certain group that's lacking, that say guys like me have had for a long time. You know, it's just something kind of put into us that they come from a different part of the world, and maybe it's just a hard habit to shake, I don't know, is consideration for other people. A lot of these guys drive like bats out of hell, cut you off, swerving in their lane. They're doing 75 miles an hour across Iowa in January with ice. You know, they're the dudes you see in the ditches all the time. You know, I know I'm generalizing in some ways. Like, there's a lot of cool dudes out there and stuff. I get it, but it's a real, just kind of gives you the, really grinds my gears. It really gives me a case of the red ass sometimes. It's just like, dude, can you guys just do a little bit better instead of causing all these problems all the time and shit? It's without assimilating and taking on better practices like that and stuff, it really is a detriment to the rest of us out here. We have to deal with it, put up with it. Now this morning though, at the Pilot, Oklahoma City, off of what was that, Morgan, exit 140. Went in the bathroom. There was a dude at the sink, you know, washing up. I walk by him, I go around the corner and take a whiz, come back, but as I walk by, the smell emanating off of people sometimes, their body odor, their BO, their BO, that this dude, as you walk by, you can smell him. Okay, I mean within like a 3 to 5 foot radius. It's like, whoa, you know, you can just, and you already know when you smell this kind of BO. Typically, you already know. I mean, you can even smell it before you even see the guy. It's like, whoa, and you already know what's coming. So, of course, walk around the corner, you can just smell him. I go around, take a whiz, come back. He's still at the sink, but he's washing his arms and washing his feet in the sink. Yet the whole trunk area that needs the most attention, because you're wafting this garbage onto everybody around you. I mean, it's that putrid BO that's just like, dude, take a shower. Why are you just washing your arms and your feet? It's just rancid BO. It's like, dude, just go take a shower already. And I don't know why some of these dudes let it get to that, because you know how long you got to go without a shower to smell like that? I mean, I would venture to say many, many days, weeks even. Like, do these dudes ever take a shower? It just, oh. So, it just, you know, really slaps the back of my sack though. It's like, just take a shower, dude. You're not, you know, splashing water on your feet from a creek, yeah, because there's no running water in your town or something like that. It's like, dude, you're over here now, man. You can take showers. Same thing as like Mexican dudes that come up to America and they're still throwing toilet paper in a trash can. You can flush that shit here, man. We got pipes that can handle it, bro. You know, yet, oh, that's where I came from. That's what I do. Well, you know, change it up. Like some of these things, is because how gross is it to walk into a bathroom stall when you gotta take a dump and there's a trash can right next to you with a bunch of shitty paper and flies and it just smells and it's hot. And it's like, ugh. You just feel the heat coming off and it's like, ooh, man, just keep that, ooh. Yeah. That's my rant. It's one of those things too, working around people like that all the time and dealing with conditions on the road, especially when they're unsafe and stuff, it kind of drives you off. It's like, dude, you guys can keep this shit. Like, more and more dudes are foreigner truckers, I get it, immigrants and stuff like that. And they're not all bad, I'm just saying. Assimilate a little bit. Take on some of the habits that we do over here. Having consideration for people. You know, flashing your lights for them and not cutting them off. And if he's trying to go to a fuel lane and you cut him off or something, or you sit on him, this is like the most rampant one of just lack of consideration for other trucks. Because a lot of these dudes too, you see, they pull on a fuel lane and they just stay there. They'll fuel and then they'll go inside. They'll get lunch, take a shit, all kinds of stuff. And then they come back out and you're sitting there behind them still going, what the hell, dude? Like, you could have at least pulled up so I could fuel. Now you're wasting my day by having no consideration for anybody else. It's all about you, you know. And then they have this look on their face like, what? I had to wash my feet. Then go park, dude. Go park, run in for 10 minutes, wash your feet. Don't take a shower. Yeah. No. I guess that's my rant. So anyway, I'm cutting across 40, heading for Amarillo now, and then I'm going to go down the 27 to Lubbock. I'm going to go home tonight. My load drops at 1800 tomorrow on Sunday, and then Monday I got another peanut load right out of Brownfield going right back up to Topeka again. And I'll probably get this Hostess load coming back again. It seems to be a little regular loop they're doing. It's paying, the whole loop pays $5,700. Deadhead isn't bad. It's from Lubbock, it's 40 miles of Deadhead down to Brownfield. Then I'm about, about 50 miles when I get to Topeka. About 50 miles of Deadhead over to Edgerton. So I mean, overall, not bad Deadhead. $5,700 around. Takes about 4 to 5 days, 5 days. Yeah. Just because of the loading times. If it was like dropping hooks on both ends and stuff, I could be a little bit further down the road with the load time. And Edgerton kind of holds me up though. So beautiful Oklahoma with bugs on my windshield, of course. Yes, Kirk. This truck's filthy. Actually, I just got it washed on Monday. And then when I went to, or I got it, no, Tuesday. I got it washed on, I actually got a truck wash on Tuesday. I put out the $55 for a truck wash. And of course, the next day I had to go to the yard and get that trailer, and it was a mud pit because it had been raining for 2 days straight. And it's like, ugh, glad I got a truck wash. It needed it anyways. I had a bunch of bug guts on it. And of course, you get a truck wash and put out that money, and the next day you went through a billion bugs again. You're like, well, I'm glad I got a truck wash. So, oh, and I was gonna shout out to Rick Olson. Saw your comment, dude. Like, thanks for wondering how we're doing and stuff like that. You know, yeah, we're fine. Everything's cool. Selena got her new job with, it's gonna have full health benefits coming up here in 30 days, which is cool. We can cancel the insurance that we pay a lot of money for. And then, as far as just thinking of developing a plan to get out of trucking eventually, you know, I'm working on it. I'm kind of giving myself a, you know, drop dead time of when I want to do it, and we're looking at other means of, you know, get a local job in Lubbock, not in trucking, because trucking always turns into like 50, 60, 70 hour weeks and stuff like that. Like if I can find something for 40 hours a week and be home and just be right down the street from the house and everything, that'd be cool. There is plenty of work available in Lubbock, so I'm not worried about it. Of course, as the thing develops with my parents and see what comes of that, that may take time. And overall, just, you know, I guess I could drop it right now too. We're setting up a home studio for streaming, and you know, I've been talking with Selena about it for a while, and as soon as I can be home all the time, we do want to put out stuff from the house of just she and I shooting the breeze, vlogging, talking about different stuff. But you know, we're getting the camera, microphones, and the computer set up and everything with lighting, backdrop. You know, because when Selena and I are together, that's really where it's at. It's not so much the trucking thing all the time, even though it's a part of it, I get it. But she and I just cutting up and hanging out together is always the real essence of what we have. You know, that she and I, we're like pit and pat. You know, we just, when we're not around each other, there's always something missing, and just we need to keep that together. When I'm out on the road, everybody said it before, like, Jeremy's not the same when Selena's not in the truck. And then you could tell when, a few months back when Selena got on the truck with me again, everything perked right back up. You know, it's almost like she and I both get depressed when we're not around each other and stuff. And I guess that's a great thing that, you know, it's a great problem to have if you're going to be married and all this stuff. And stuff like, get me the hell out of this house. I got to go on the road, you know, and get away from her. Goddamn psycho bitch. You know, that, like Selena and I, we don't have that problem. And trust me, I've been married before and I had that problem. I couldn't wait to get out of that house. I'm like, jeez, crying, man. So, yeah, that's about it though. Oklahoma. I get home this afternoon sometime, and then maybe we can do a live feed tonight too. Drop a comment, like, share, subscribe. Keep it between the ditches, bitches, all that. You know, Selena says it better anyway. So, check back in a bit. Out.
With turquoise and real diamonds. Fuck!